Let me give a story. So when I had my baby here in the UK, I was happy about it because I knew for sure. In fact, I'd actually spoken to a friend of mine who had her baby in Nigeria, and she told me exactly what her experience was like. Like, we were just sharing our experiences, and in fact, even if she had not told me, from my experience, even though yes, I've not had a baby in Nigeria, but I have been to hospitals in Nigeria, and what I experienced in the UK, to be very honest and sincere, it was like really premium um treatment here. They were really nice. Like, I can't point any flaw. I just looked at everything as really, really special treatment. And I was very happy about it. But this is where I couldn't have it all. Yes. So I currently can't have my mother in the UK right now to help or afford help. Or let's say, yeah, afford to hire help. And it hasn't been easy. I have to be very honest. It has not been easy at all. In fact, today I feel much, much better because my baby is not home. I miss her, no doubt, but I feel much better because it reminds me of those mornings before having a child, when I had all my mornings to myself, when I knew that my responsibility was just to take care of myself, not to have to attend to a baby who is like crying. She needs my attention and all of that. It's not been easy, especially when I can't have somebody help me hold her. Her dad is always busy, and yes, I understand because he needs to, like, he's providing for us, so he's always very busy, and I can't expect him to not play that role and come helping me to hold the baby. He tries to help me hold the baby sometimes, like few times when he's back home, but it's just not easy having to do it all by myself, like for most part of the days. And today he was really kind. He took her to the office with him. Of course, he went along with milk to feed her whenever she needs to be fed. And I just feel like kind of like relieved for today, but I know tomorrow is not going to be like that. I'm going to like have to, take over from where I stopped. So you see, I know that if I had the baby in Nigeria, this would not have been the experience. Yes, I probably wouldn't have experienced like the special treatment back in Nigerian hospitals, because to be very honest, like, it's not things I need to talk about, like maybe not for this video, but it's not cool. It's not really so cool. And yeah, in as much as, yeah, it wouldn't have been cool to have the experience, the birth experience in Nigeria, but of course people go through that and they are fine. But to be honest, yeah, I prefer the one that I have here. And you see, if I had my baby in Nigeria, and of course I would have had my parents there, I would have had my sister-in-law, I would have had few relations come out to help me, and I wouldn't have been feeling this overwhelmed. I think that's one of the reasons why, if you try to compare like the culture in Africa and the culture out here, it's quite different. In Africa, we have this community like kind of relationship. When a mother has her baby, sorry, when, yeah, of course, when the mother has her baby, her mom or people around the community, they come to help. It's not always like the same for everybody, but at least the majority, that's the case. So people are there to help you. But when it's out here, I don't know about other countries, but I'm talking about the United Kingdom, it's more of you mind your business. The best the health officers can do, yeah, they come to check on you like in the first months when you have the baby. Not like they come to help you carry the baby or help you hold the baby while you get more sleep. They just come to supervise the baby and make sure the baby is doing very okay. They make sure you're doing okay, like just the regular checks, and then a couple of interviews and they are gone. So it's quite different. So I know too well that if I had that baby in Nigeria, I wouldn't have been feeling the way I feel. And I guess that's the reason why people in, let's say, let me use the United Kingdom for example, mothers suffer postpartum depression more compared to mothers in Africa, or let's say Nigeria. I've not been to other parts of Africa, but at least I can talk about Nigeria. And we don't experience postpartum depression, like it's not so deep compared to the people out here in the United Kingdom as well. So I don't know the statistics, but probably I should check it. But I know for sure because, I'd not even known that something like postpartum depression really exists until I came, or let's say until I started studying, like exposing myself to knowledge and all. That was when I even knew that something like postpartum depression exists, because I know that, yeah, it's not always easy on mothers in Africa, but then the support makes things much better, to be very honest. And of course, I think that's just that for today. And I'm just glad that, yeah, I have some free time to myself. I feel really grateful to my hobby for that, like for easing off the time. I can make my video in the morning. I can try to be productive with my day, because I think that's one of the things with us. We want freedom, and then when the freedom is there, what do we do? Do we just lay in bed all day watching Instagram reels or YouTube reels? Of course, we should try to make it productive, because that's why I have been crying all the time, because I want to be productive with my day, and the baby needs my attention. But of course, I know I have to be there for her, and I'm not doing it with resentment. I'm happy doing it, but sometimes I feel overwhelmed. And today I'm going to continue my course on Coursera, so probably I'm just going to share what I've learned. The the following day, that will be tomorrow, I'll share what I've learned, and I'll have to put in some time into our food business as well. Under Global Foods, it's Christmas period, and I need to do some marketing. I'm going to do some marketing. I'm going to read some pages of the book, then I'm going to relax, yeah, today. So that's just that for today. And yeah, it's day 7. Oh, is it day 7? Oh, it's day 8. Wow, I've tried. Yeah, it's day 8 of doing these videos of like showing my face out there on the camera, and it's not as terrible as I thought it was going to be. And yeah, yeah. Okay, so see you in my next video. And if you're trying to grow with me, I believe I also will be able to inspire you to start your own YouTube channel, because it's where, like, even this morning I was thinking to myself, let me just divert a little bit, of course, before I end the video. I was thinking to myself, and I thought about how, you see, these things on YouTube, the growth is slow, and it takes a long time before you get really successful with it. So it's just the persistence. The persistence is very important, and I'm all here for the persistence. I'm all here for the patience until I get it right. So it's just going to like be about doing this every day. If you are somebody who is not comfortable with showing yourself on the camera, man, that is where I used to be. I'm still around there, but I'm coming out of this my shell by doing this every day. So it's something you can also do if you want to really have your YouTube channel. I tell you, it's worth it. It's worth it, like big time. Like once you get really comfortable with the camera and you're able to put out information of value, it's going to be worth it, but it's going to take a very long time. So that's just that. Thank you so much for watching, and see you tomorrow, which will be day 9 of doing these videos every day for 30 days. Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day. Bye.